Hello everybody, Rodney Dean here, and today I'd like to share with everyone how to play the original classic game Donkey Kong. Okay, so I spent a lot of quarters on this game and got good after a while. The high score you see there is my high score with 3 men and one extra man that you get at 10,000 points. But this game, was a classic back in the 80s. There's no pattern to it other than these first few barrels that come down. You really, if you hurry, you can get to the first barrel and jump over it, but you have to be precise. But today I just want to talk about how to play this game because it is random and what to do. Basically, when I talk about random, I just got killed there. This is the only screen I'm going to show you where I get killed to save time. But for what I know from this game here is these barrels, you can get points grabbing a hammer and smashing barrels. I'm going to avoid them for just speed once again too. Essentially, the idea here is to get to the top and rescue the girl, right? So the way to get there is to sort of anticipate where the barrels might go down. Always want to get that hammer on the left, which this is the very first level. Down the road, you always want to grab that hammer. You want to go for it because once you get to this point here, this is kind of home free. You got a 90% chance of making it. Now all you got to do is you always want to be on the other side of the ladder when you're jumping the barrels until you get an opportunity like that, and then you go and off you go. You got past your first level. Was really only the first screen of the first level. The second screen is what's called the rivets. Now the rivets, the idea is to get them all cleared and avoid the fireballs. This game is random, right? So there isn't really a pattern like there is in Pac-Man. Yeah, the idea though that I always try to do is to get the rivets up top first and use the hammer when they're in the way. Reason being is if you fool around in the bottom just collecting points and the fireballs go up top, you're going to end up having a real tough time finishing the level. So I always try to get to up there first and complete these. And I'm going to stop for a moment here. Now, for those of you who like extra points, if you are by this bar up top and if you go and you jump and you push your joystick to the right, you can get extra points. Same thing on the other side. Okay, so clearing this level, you want to try to look where the fireballs are and go. And like I said, no level is ever really the same. You just go and you try to complete the level, get extra points if the fireballs if you have to save some or waste some time. I'll go down and get this one down here. And then there's only one rivet left, so I'll go up there and the fireball allowed me to go. And that's how you complete the second screen. Now we're on level 2 and you get the barrels again. Now what you can do is you can jump once anywhere and then you can jump there and get an extra point. You can do that from all the barrel screens from here on in. But once again, I try to get up to the top here as quickly as you can and to grab that hammer. Now you just want to try to anticipate, get the hammer as quickly as you can. You'll get extra points. That blue barrel you see can get anywhere from between 300 to 800 points. And then the barrels will come down. And once again, you want to get on the other side of this ladder so that you can wait for your opportunity to come. And then when it does come, you can just run right up there. And then you're pretty much home free. I apologize for the lack of volume. The reason for the lack of volume is really because it was glitching for the sound and I didn't want it to go. So now we have the elevators, and the first level of this is fairly easy. There is a shortcut that I like to take. You want to wait for that fireball to go down. He went down for us. So right now I'm going to pause this. When you see you're kind of lined up, you can jump across. Now, I don't really recommend going the long way because you can go the long way. With that timer going on, getting that one little prize at the very top of the fireball isn't really worth it. So I always go here and then on the elevators, you just wait for the one to get on over your head, and then you can run straight up that ladder and then rescue the girl. But you can only do this on the first level. So you just wait for it, and then up you go, and you've got her. You can go to the next screen. So here we got the next level of rivets. I'm only going to take this video all the way to the third elevators because after that, it doesn't really change. But, the further you go with these levels, the harder they do get. The fireballs move a little faster. They collect quicker. So once again, this is what I'm doing is kind of going where the fireballs aren't, and really getting the rivets done up top first, and then grab a hammer here. Hopefully one of them comes down like that. Oh, missed them. And try to get rid of some so that you can continue on. I'll go down this way here and cut him off. Otherwise, I would normally grab that hammer there and get rid of some fireballs, get some extra points. This one here, they were pretty cooperative, so I was able to complete the level pretty quickly. So from this next set of barrels on, it's once again, you do one jump and then you can jump over the barrel to get your point. And then the barrels will come down once again. I always still try, get as quickly up there as you can and really grab that hammer. And because you never know, Kong will throw barrels sideways, really is the biggest reason. If you screw around down below, I say I got 800 points on that blue barrel. But, he really starts to throw them quicker, and the patterns, like, they really want to get you. So once in a while you can get lucky and get a level like this where it was fairly easy, and off you go to the next level. Now we have our first look of the conveyors. That's what I call them. It could be the factory or whatever. Anyways, once again, you want to try to get to the top as quickly as you can. You've got two ways, sides to do it. I usually go this way. If the fireballs don't come down, it's pretty easy going on the first level of this. You get to grab 800 points for that umbrella, and this was actually really quick and easy. Not always this way, but hey, I'll take it. We've got our second set of elevators. Once again, the fireball cooperated, so we get up to the top there, and we're going to do the shortcut method. And what you have to do here is you can go once you get to the top. When it gets over top of you, you run, and then you switch back, and there you go. When it gets on top of your head, you can just switch back. That's how you defeat the second level of elevators. And we got some links once again. Idea, get to the top. You see the fireballs always seem to appear at different times on different levels when you start this. So always go to the road less traveled with them fireballs. Go and get that one side done. And see that one guy sitting up there? That's what happens at these higher levels. It goes to like 22 levels before there's a kill screen on Donkey Kong. But they'll wait there, and they'll get a little harder to negotiate around. So that's why I always, mine's a way, not the way. But I really like to get that top levels finished once again, just because you see the fireballs here. We'll try to save some time, and I'll go get this fireball, play around with him for a bit here, get him over to try to suck him in, but he's not sucking in. So I'll just I'll go this way and see this fireball. I just took a chance there. It's about a 50-50 chance of beating that fireball. So they could turn on you. So I got a little lucky there. But another level complete. So then level 4 barrels. Once again, you do the jump, and then the barrel's going to come down. All the future screens of the barrels are like this. But once again, these barrels come down so random. You just want to get yourself up to the top in a good position. I'll beat this barrel really quick and then grab that hammer, and then pretty much we're off to the races. Not getting too ahead of ourselves for the next level, but there's only that 800 points again for that barrel. We're only 2 screens away from the end of my video, but yeah, you just want to keep waiting for your opportunity here. When it does present itself, I'll usually jump a few times here. You can beat these barrels if you do it really quick. Saw how we threw it sideways there. If I was anywhere else on that screen, I could have died. So, but I didn't. Play it right, and there you finish another screen. You'll notice here I'm missing some men. I cut out being cheeky and going for the gusto and trying to clear the level to show you, and I'm still flirting around with this fireball, but I lost some men being cheeky and taking chances and whatever, because these fireballs, they like I said, they get more difficult every level. Here we go. I was able to finish this level finally, and then we're off to the last barrels. Okay, so I'm not proud of this, but you know what? I haven't played this game in quite a while. You'll see a bunch of new guys up there. I switched to infinite lives. I'm not going for any kind of record here. I'm just trying to show how to play the game. And geez, the barrel just almost got me there. But I lost my man on the last screen. But anyways, yeah, this is more just to show how to play this game. The barrels, once again, you want to get that hammer. And but they come quicker and more often as the levels go along. So, but still, it's the idea to play, and then get on the other side of that ladder and see how he throws them sideways. Those come more often too. But we're just going to complete this one and then get to the third level elevators. So here we are, the last screen. I'm going to show you with the third elevators. They get quicker. You know, as you can see, they're really quick now. I'm going to take the shortcut, and then I'm going to stop it when we get over. You get up to the top here, and then what happens is you want to go and you wait and then run right to there. Now what you want to do is wait for your opportunity once you've gotten to that part to have one of those things land on the yellow and once they get over your head. Then what you want to do is you got to run. So you got to take your opportunity. I'll try to stop it when it gets to the right one here for to go. Right there, when it just hits the edge of the yellow, I'm going to repeat that once so you can see it again, and I'll stop it. So that's what you're waiting for. I know it comes up quick, but as soon as it hits there, you run like a bandit and off you go. You're there to the next level. So there you have it, my first video of 2018. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're wondering how I got that game, it's through Multiple Arcade Machine Emulator, or MAME, if you will. It's a very, very old version, and the ROM's very old. I haven't played that in years, but so please don't ask me. I'm not an expert on MAME, but there are, if you look up it on a YouTube search or on a Google search, you'll get to explore that and download it and download the ROMs for the games. I've got lots of other games from the 80s. If you'd like to if you'd like to see more, please let me know. Comment or leave a question below. I'd love to show you how to play some more of those games. I know my kids really love them. They are harder than they thought they were. I suck at the new games, but this is just the way I'd like to share that. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great 2018. I'm Rodney D.